Welcome to PS3 Gamer Nation.
This is PS3 Gamer Nation. For gamers, by gamers, reviewing only PlayStation 3 games from disc-based to downloadable. I'm Sean McCoy, and today I'm going to be looking at Grid, a racing simulation game. So, let's get ready to burn some rubber. Now, on to the review.
Grid, a simulation racing game that is built on the success of Dirt, which is a off-road racing simulation game. Now, Grid involves three distinct racing categories: American Racing, EuroLeague, and Japan Street, which in order involves American Racing in cordoned off road races in American cities, Eurostyle is professional racing circuits throughout the world, and Japan Street is racing throughout any kind of urban environment. Graphics are usually the first thing you can notice about whether or not it's a simulation or arcade style racing game. This by no means is an arcade style game. The amount of detail that is in the game is phenomenal. The detail of the vehicles is stunning to say the least. All the cars are licensed and look spot on to what the actual car looks like. You will notice quite quickly that your body molding parts, like bumpers or front wings, will not stay on long in your car when you hit something. As you would expect out of a good simulation game, there's a thing called car damage. Also, you would expect the part that fell off of the car or anyone else's will stay on the track the next time you come around. Graphics get 10 out of 10. Moving on to audio, once again you could tell this is a simulation game. What I mean is, the sound of each engine is different enough to know that it's a different vehicle. The background music is astounding, really. Even if you don't remember hearing it, it's part of the racing experience. To be honest, the majority of the time you'll be listening to the sound of your own engine revving up and down. That should not come to a shock though. What I found neat was the sound changes when you start to have engine problems or other mechanical issues. Whether it's from wear or impact damage, your pit crew chief will be the one to inform you of any change to your car's condition, since he has access to your car's diagnostics in real time. Audio gets 9 out of 10. Moving on to gameplay. To start off, this is very much a racing simulator. Even if you don't think there aren't many controls, how hard can it be? It's true that the main controls are left stick for steering and the gas and brake for R2 and L2 respectively. Now, how hard could that be, right? Well, when you pick up this game, you can get through it quite well, but you may not be too thrilled when you smash up your car a couple times and ruin your chance for a podium spot, let alone a victory. With that being said, you can improve quickly once you realize you can't just fly into corners and expect to come out faring well. Just like actual racing, every corner has a good line going in and out, and will keep your lap time to a minimal. Now, a general rule, is slow in and fast out of corners. Since the main player mode in this game, Grid World, is against a computer, I have to mention something about it. The opponents seem to have their own computer controlling them. From what I can see, each opponent has a different line that they are taking at any given corner. What is also nice is that they all seem to slip up every now and again, or spin out, or hit the wall, or something like that. Maybe I just got used to the racing games where they just are mindless lemmings in cars, to which I'm very glad of this change. The fun part is that each of the drivers is very much reactive to what you do out there. I just about forgot to mention a part of the game that can be missed if you're unaware of it, since it's kind of hidden away. So after you have a little mishap, and you total your cars, let's say, game over, right? No, not exactly. Depending on the difficulty you have set it on, you have a different amount of flashbacks you can use in the race. Now the flashbacks are available through the instant replay menu. So if you have an accident, do yourself a favor and hit start right away. So in the replay, you rewind to a point within the last 10 seconds or so, where you like and press square to resume from that point. It's quite handy, especially when you're on your last lap and it makes a difference between first and last, or the dreaded did not finish. Gameplay gets 9 out of 10. Now looking at multiplayer online, with the majority of this game focused on the single player element, you may not even notice or even need the multiplayer online play. When you do look for it, you will get a little pleasant surprise with the way that it's done. First off, after you select multiplayer, you choose between online and LAN. Since I don't have a local area network set up, I choose online. Once you choose to play online, there will be 3 options: ranked, non-ranked, and private. These are all standard online options. The nice part about playing the online games is a chance to vote on what style of racing you want and what course. That is you and everyone else in your group. So it may take you a while to find a group that wants to play the same style of game that you like, or just roll with the punches and enjoy some multiplayer racing. I prefer the ranked races, just to ensure that you have actually a chance to get to the podium. As you would expect, the racing can be pretty intense right off the line, which makes for interesting racing experience. Multiplayer online gets 8 out of 10. Looking at replay value, as of right now, with approximately 30 hours of gameplay into the Grid World mode, I'm just starting my 7th season. You can really get your money's worth out of this game. I believe each season consists of 10 or 15 events, to which each season ends with a 24-hour Le Mans race. Even if you can't afford to enter your own car into the race, you can be a driver under another team to build up cash and reputation. Nothing can be more challenging than the Le Mans race. I especially found it difficult during the night portion of the race when you can only see about a second in front of your car. Like I mentioned at the beginning about the 3 different categories that are in the game, US Muscle, Euro Circuit, and Japanese style racing, covers all major road races. If you enjoy racing games, then this game will keep you coming back for more trophies and eventually more cars. Replay value gets 8 out of 10. To wrap up, this is a game for the hardcore racing fan out there. If you love a challenge out of your racing games, then this game is for you. It's not that you have to be a hardcore gamer to love this game, but it helps. Every time I start up this game, I feel so welcomed with the woman welcoming me by name. Pretty cool. Even if you have to enter it at the very beginning, the first time to play. The only thing I can see missing from this game is the ability to modify your cars with all the typical aftermarket parts that you see in other games. To be fair though, in the racing world, the cars are well equipped to begin with, so it remains true to its simulation element of real racing. Final score is 9 out of 10. Thanks for checking out our podcast. There's now audio and video podcasts available at ps3gamernation.com. Be sure to email us at ps3gamernation@gmail.com for questions or comments. You can go to the forum through our website or directly at ps3gamernation.net. Because in the end, it's for gamers, by gamers. This is PS3 Gamer Nation.